Okay, hi guys, welcome to week 7. I will be grading your test, just a little bit of info dump. I will be grading your test over this upcoming week, and then I will be reaching out to some of you, depending on how it goes, on possibly coming to some office hours as a graded thing to get some help to make sure that you guys are okay to pass the class at the end and you can move on to the next one after this one. So, with that being said, we're going to do basically 2 units this time, although our primary focus is going to be a little bit of harmonization and talking about inversions. Because since last time we did the review, we'll kind of charge through. Your assignment for this week is going to be on page 258. Ecossaise, I think is how you say that, the Beethoven one, this harmonization right here, 10-41. This week we're going to be talking about inversions, since most of you guys seem comfortable moving to root position chords, but I want to make your life much easier, and we're going to see if we can encompass some inversions this week to make things just kind of stretching out instead of jumping around. That got a little bit away from me, but you get the idea. So, just to start off very nice and easy with a warm-up in this video, we're going to turn way back, actually, page 241. It says the 2 chord at the top of the page. Okay? So, by now you guys should have taken some theory. Essentially, a 2 chord is over in C major. You want to find the second note of the scale and build a minor chord on top of it. So in C major, it'd be a D minor chord. If we were in G major, it'd be an A minor chord. If we were in B major, it'd be a sharp minor chord. Things like that. So if you can, play around a little bit and see if you can figure out 2 chords in different keys. But let's start off with the warm-up. We're going to play through the chord progressions on that page, and then we'll do the same with the 6th chord. Okay? So turn to page 242. We're going to play through those 2 little chord progressions at the top, and then we're going to play through these down here, okay? All right, so first we've got 1 chord, 4, 6, 4, 2, 2, 5, 6, 5, 2, our final 1 chord, okay? And then the next one is just going to flip-flop some of the chords, change things a little bit. So first we've got a 1 chord, a 2, 6 chord, 1, 6, 4, leading to 4, 7, 2, 2, 1. Okay? Now, this next one is going to take us around, it says playing the 1 to 2, 6 to 1, 6, 4 to 5, 7 to 1. Chord progression, which is a complete mouthful. But if you look underneath there, it's just taking and starting in different keys, and then you can do that on your own as well. We are going to do 10-1 and then 10-2 as well. And then the rest you can practice on your own. But let's start with 10-1 right at the beginning. So we're in C major. Got our 1, 2, 6, 1, 6, 4, 5, 7, and then we've got, we're going to go to F major. 1, 2, 6, 1, 6, 4, 5, 7, 2, 1. Okay? G major. 1, 2, 6, 1, 6, 4, 5, 7, 1. And then we have C major again. 1, 2, 6, 1, 6, 4, 5, 7, 1. So basically all the rest of the examples are just following the same pattern, so you're going to repeat some of these keys. But let's try it with D major, okay? Same inversions, so you're basically just going to move up a whole step. So we have F sharp, A, and D for a first inversion D major chord. And then everything else will be based on shape. But I will talk my way through it, okay? So, first we got a 1 chord in D major, 2, 6 chord, which would be E minor, so we have G, B, and E, Now 1, 6, 4. So D major with A in the bass. 5, 7. A, G, A, C sharp. 1. Okay, and then the next key we're going to be going to is G major after that. So we have our 1 chord, followed by 2, 6, 1, 6, 4, 5, 7, 2, 1. Okay. Then A major. So we're going to scooch up a whole step from G major. So 1. Then we're going to play 2, 6, which is going to be B minor. So we have D, B sharp, or F sharp, and B. 1, 6, 4 with E in the bass. Then 5, 7 with E, D, E, and G sharp. And then back to 1. And then we're going to go back to our D major key. 1, 2, 6, 1, 6, 4, 5, 7, 1. Okay? Now, if we flip to, we're not going to do that whole thing again for the 6th chord, but there's those chord progressions that I want you guys to practice at least 1 or 2 keys in. So the 6th chord is the same idea as the 2 chord. You're going to find the 6th step of the scale. So, for example, in C major, that'd be A, and we're going to have a minor chord if we are in a major key. If we're in a minor key, then actually, so if we're in A minor, we're going to have a major 6th chord, just kind of have that little bit of a jarring effect, okay? All right, so play through the chord progressions on that page. Next video, we're going to go and talk about harmonization and inversions.